Hey everyone, welcome to the Insurance License Academy. I'm really excited about today's episode because we're tackling a topic that can seem a little daunting. Insurance. Let's be honest, it's not always the most thrilling subject, but it's something that's super important for all of us to understand. Think of insurance like that one friend we all have who's always got your back no matter what. Car breaks down, your friend's got jumper cables. Leaky roof, your friend's got a ladder and a tarp. Well, insurance is kind of like that friend, but instead of lending a hand, they lend financial peace of mind. So whether you're just starting out or you've been navigating the world of insurance for a while, this video is for you. We're breaking down those key insurance terms into bite-sized pieces that everyone can understand. First up, we've got the actuarial department. Now these are the folks who crunch all the numbers, like a lot of numbers. Think of them as the masterminds behind the scenes. They use all sorts of fancy math and statistics to figure out things like how much your policy should cost or how much money the insurance company needs to keep in reserve, just in case. Basically, they're the financial superheroes of the insurance world. Next, let's talk about adjusters. So, let's say you have to file a claim, maybe you had a little fender bender or your basement flooded. Knock on wood. The adjuster is the person who swoops in to save the day. They're like insurance detectives, gathering all the details and figuring out exactly what happened and how much the insurance company needs to pay out. They're all about making sure things are fair and square for everyone involved. Don't worry, we're not talking about little green men here. An alien insurer is just an insurance company that's based in another country but still does business here in the US. It's like that cool exchange student who brings a little international flavor to your school. They're still subject to all the same rules and regulations as US insurers, so you can be sure you're covered. Chapter 4, Admitted Insurer, the A-Team of Insurance. Now, an admitted insurer is like that student who aces all their exams and gets straight A's. They've been officially approved by a state's Department of Insurance, which means they've met all the requirements and are good to go. They're like the gold standard of insurers because they're backed by something called a guarantee fund, which basically protects you financially if, for some reason, the insurance company can't pay out on a claim. Agent, your personal insurance guru. Ever feel overwhelmed by all the different insurance options out there? That's where an agent comes in. They're like your personal insurance shoppers, helping you find the coverage that fits your needs and budget. They work directly with insurance companies and can give you expert advice on what's best for you. Think of them as your trusted advisors in the sometimes confusing world of insurance. Chapter 6. Authorized Insurer, another A+ for insurance. Remember those admitted insurers we talked about earlier? Well, an authorized insurer is basically the same thing. They've got the seal of approval from the state, so you know they're legit. It's just another way of saying they're good to go, and you can trust them to have your back when you need them most. Chapter 7. Broker, the insurance matchmaker. Now, a broker is a little different from an agent. Think of them as the ultimate insurance matchmaker. They don't work for any specific insurance company, so they're free to shop around and find you the very best deal. They're all about finding the perfect match between you and the right insurance coverage, and they're experts at negotiating on your behalf. Chapter 8. Captive Insurer, keeping it in the family. Imagine if a big company decided to create its own little insurance company just for itself. That's basically what a captive insurer is. It's like a self-insurance program for big corporations. They do this to have more control over their insurance costs and to cover risks that traditional insurers might not be willing to touch. Chapter 9. Certificate of Authority, the Insurance Diploma. Remember that A+ we were talking about? Well, the Certificate of Authority is like the official diploma that an insurer gets from the state. It's proof that they've passed all the tests and are qualified to sell insurance. It's like a badge of honor that says, hey, we're the real deal and you can trust us. Okay, so let's say something unfortunate happens and you need to file an insurance claim. Again, knock on wood. The claims department is where it's at. These are the folks who are going to help you through the process, answer all your questions, and make sure you get the money you're entitled to under your policy. They're like the superheroes who come to your rescue when you need them most. Ever heard of insurance companies that give money back to their policyholders? That's called a divisible surplus. It's basically a way for some insurance companies, usually the ones owned by their policyholders, to share their profits. It's like getting a bonus just for being insured. Talk about a win-win. A domestic insurer is like that local bakery down the street. It's based and operates right there in your state. They're familiar with the local laws and regulations, and they're often involved in the community. It's like having a little piece of home in the insurance world. Don't let the name fool you. A foreign insurer isn't from another planet. It just means they're based in a different state than the one where they're doing business. Think of it like that chain restaurant you love. It might have started in another state, but it's still familiar and reliable. Now, here's a unique one. A fraternal benefit society is like a combination of an insurance company and a social club. They offer insurance to their members, but they also do a lot of good in the community. It's like having insurance with a heart. You get coverage and support a good cause at the same time. Imagine a supermarket for insurance where you can find policies from tons of different companies all in one place. That's what an independent insurance agency is like. They don't work for just one company, so they can offer you a wider range of options and help you find the best deal. It's like having a personal shopper for insurance. They do the legwork so you don't have to. Okay, we've talked about all these different terms, but what exactly is insurance? Simply put, it's a way to protect yourself from financial loss. You pay a premium, and in exchange the insurance company agrees to cover certain costs if something bad happens. It's like a safety net that's there to catch you if you fall. The insured is the lucky duck who gets to enjoy all the benefits of an insurance policy. That's you. You're the one who's protected in case of an accident, illness, or other covered event. It's like having a personal bodyguard for your finances. The insurer is the company that provides the insurance policy. They're the ones who take on the risk and agree to pay out if something covered by the policy happens. They're like the big brother who always has your back. Lloyds of London is like the rock star of the insurance world. They've been around for centuries and they're known for insuring some pretty wild things like celebrity body parts and the Loch Ness Monster. It's not your typical insurance company, but it's definitely one of the most interesting. Ever seen those catchy insurance commercials on TV or those clever ads online? That's the marketing division hard at work. They're the ones who get the word out about insurance and try to convince you to buy it. Hey, someone's got to do it, right? A monoline insurer is like that friend who's really good at one specific thing, like baking the best chocolate chip cookies you've ever had. They specialize in just one type of insurance, whether it's car insurance, home insurance, or something else. They're experts in their niche, so you know you're getting the best possible coverage. Need insurance for your car, your home, and your pet iguana? A multi-line insurer has got you covered. They offer a whole bunch of different types of insurance so you can get everything you need in one place. It's like the insurance version of a department store, convenient and efficient. Imagine an insurance company that's actually owned by its policyholders. That's a mutual insurance company. It's like a big, happy insurance family where everyone shares in the profits and sometimes the losses. They're all about putting their policyholders first, which is always a good thing. A non-admitted insurer is like that one friend who's always getting into a little bit of trouble. They haven't been officially approved by the state, which means they might not be subject to the same rules and regulations as other insurers. They can be a good option in some cases, but it's important to do your research and make sure you're comfortable with the risks. A non-participating policy is like a no-frills insurance policy. It provides coverage, but you don't get any extra perks like dividends or a say in how the company is run. It's like buying a basic economy class plane ticket. It gets you there, but don't expect any free snacks. Now, a participating policy is where it's at. This type of policy lets you share in the insurance company's profits through dividends, and you might even get a say in how the company is run. It's like being a member of a co-op. You're part owner and get to reap the benefits. A personal producing general agency, or PPGA, is kind of like a hybrid between an independent agent and a captive agent. They represent one or more insurance companies, but they have a lot of freedom and flexibility in how they run their business. They're like the free spirits of the insurance world. The policy owner is the big cheese, the head honcho, the one in charge. They're the ones who own the insurance policy, pay the premiums, and get to make all the decisions. It's like being the captain of your own insurance ship. A private or commercial insurer is just your typical everyday insurance company. They're privately owned and they offer a variety of insurance products to businesses and individuals. They're the bread and butter of the insurance world. A producer is a fancy word for someone who sells insurance. They can be agents, brokers, or even insurance company employees. They're the ones who help you find the right coverage and make sure you understand all the fine print. The proposed insured is the person who's being considered for coverage under an insurance policy. They're not officially insured yet, but they're on their way. It's like being on the wait list for an exclusive club. You're almost there. Sometimes dealing with insurance companies can feel like a David and Goliath situation. That's where a public adjuster comes in. They work for you, not the insurance company, and they'll fight to get you the biggest possible settlement for your claim. They're like the insurance superheroes who always put your needs first. Remember mutual insurance companies, where everyone shares in the profits and losses? Well, a reciprocal insurer is similar, but it takes it to the next level. It's like a group of friends pooling their money together to insure each other. It's a unique approach to insurance that emphasizes community and collaboration. It might sound strange, but even insurance companies need insurance. That's where reinsurance comes in. It's basically insurance for insurers, protecting them from huge losses. It's like having a backup generator for your backup generator. You hope you never need it, but it's good to have just in case. A reinsurer is the company that provides reinsurance to other insurance companies. They're like the insurance industry's big brother, always there to lend a helping hand or a big pile of cash when needed. They play a vital role in keeping the insurance industry stable and secure. Imagine a group of businesses getting together and saying, "Hey, let's create our own insurance company to cover our specific risks." That's essentially what a risk retention group is. They're formed by companies in the same industry to provide liability coverage and manage risks together. The sales department is like the matchmaking department of the insurance world. They're the ones who connect you with the right insurance policy for your needs. They might not be as glamorous as some other departments, but they play a crucial role in making sure people have the coverage they need. Some companies are brave enough or risky enough to self-insure. That means they set aside their own money to cover potential losses instead of buying insurance from a traditional insurer. It can be a risky move, but it can also save money if it's done right. Got a question about your insurance policy? Need help filing a claim? The service representatives are here to help. They're the friendly voices on the other end of the phone who answer all your questions and guide you through the insurance process. They're like the customer service superheroes of the insurance world. Solicitors are like the door-to-door salespeople of the insurance world. They go out and try to find new customers for insurance companies. You might not always love it when they knock on your door, but hey, they're just trying to do their job. A stock insurance company is a type of insurance company that's owned by stockholders. They're in the business of making money, but they also provide valuable insurance coverage to individuals and businesses. It's like investing in your peace of mind. You get coverage and potentially earn a return on your investment. Sometimes you need insurance for something really unique or risky, like a pet tiger or a skydiving expedition. That's where surplus lines insurance comes in. It's a special type of insurance that's not offered by traditional insurers, and it's often used for high-risk or unusual situations. It's like the insurance version of a specialty store. If you can't find it anywhere else, you might find it here. Remember non-admitted insurers? Unauthorized insurers are the same thing. They haven't been officially approved by the state. They can be a good option in some cases, but it's important to do your research and understand the risks before you buy a policy from them. The underwriting department is like the admissions committee for insurance. They're the ones who decide whether or not to offer you coverage and how much it will cost. They look at all sorts of factors like your age, health, and driving record to determine how risky you are to insure. And there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of essential insurance terms. Hopefully, you're feeling a little more confident and a lot less confused about the world of insurance. Remember, insurance is like that good friend who's always there for you, providing financial peace of mind when you need it most. So, go out there and conquer the world, knowing that you've got insurance on your side. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.